Is there any games you like that aren't RPGs lately?
Yeah, well, I do believe that one of these games that's sweeping the world is this one where you match fruits together, right?
Oh my god!
And I played it for like 3 hours and set the high score out of everybody that we know. And so, what's the problem? Why can't you do well? It's so easy.
It pisses me off how close you were to greatness and you stopped.
Yeah, I don't need greatness. It's defined with the high score.
You
was
could have
enough.
got the fabled double Suika.
I don't need it.
Didn't do it.
Do you want to explain what this is?
So basically, it's a child's game.
Yeah,
You stack up different fruits. You match 2 strawberries, you get a grape. 2 grapes, Mina, Mikan, or whatever.
Yeah.
And all these bozos are trying their best to beat it. I needed that game for like an hour.
It's really funny watching these like fully grown ass adults just like playing this children's game.
I've streamed it for like over like 30 hours.
Face.
Yeah.
But for me, actually, to answer your question truthfully, every genre on the table, I get labeled a lot as a retro gamer because I like...
You're retro.
Yes. This is it. This is actually it. Yeah. But I actually prefer, a lot of the modern games as well. So it's like anything and all.
Like Suika game.
Well, not that one, but yeah, it's like I just love video games, and it's
What are some of the modern games then?
What's come out recently that's been pretty good is things like Lies of P or, Spider-Man 2 or what are the big games that have come out that have, because this year's been pretty bleak.
Yeah. Well,
That's it.
Well, Baldur's Gate 3, you played a lot of.
was
fucking Legend of Zelda.
I thought Legend of
I hated
Zelda
that game.
was...
Breath of the Boring. Wild 2.
That is an L take. That's such an L take.
Wait, what?
It's all right. I'm fine with dying on that hill.
I don't fuck with
It's
the whole
fine.
building on the new one.
I don't
think
either.
I don't like it.
No, the building is the best part.
I don't like that.
And it's
It's like Minecraft.
I hate that. I hate that. If I want to play Minecraft, play Minecraft.
No.
I feel like if you, I feel like we talked about this last time too.
You did say Breath of the Boring.
I feel like if you replace Link with any other character, it's gonna be the same great game that it already is. But that's not a Zelda game. It's just.
Oh no, I don't include it as a Zelda game.
Well, there you go. So that's if we're gonna not.
But it's still a great game.
It is a great. I mean, but I think it's like it's kind of just cashing in on putting.
There's Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and then there's every other Zelda game in my mind.
That's exactly how I feel. It's so sad for me, but yeah, I think like Baldur's Gate 3 was great, but these are RPGs though.
Yeah, it's still RPGs.
These are
just listing off modern RPGs.
But I mean, like, I'm just trying to think.
Elden Ring was last year.
Yeah, Elden Ring was last year. I feel like this year has been kind of
I feel like, I don't know.
Hey, Super Mario RPG remake's coming out though.
I will be playing that on
Let's
Sunday.
go.
That's coming out. And,
it comes out this week.
This weekend.
Oh
wow,
It's gonna be amazing.
I hope it's good.
It almost feels like there's like my backlog of every time I complete a game. It seems like every time I'm just on the cusp of completing a game, there's a new like fucking massive game that comes out. At least this year.
Like Persona 3 remake.
Yeah, they all
coming
make
out as well.
all the game studios make an agreement to time out their games.
Yeah.
To get gone.
Boy, I feel like the tenor of this episode has been I have really horrible takes on everything.
No.
Is that a normal trash taste thing?
I mean, you fit right in.
Okay.
They've heard all of our opinions, so we just want to, want to ask about yours.
Some new, fresh bad takes about
we need
good
some new
movies
material.
and good games.
Yeah.
No, we want the bad takes. But good takes are boring, P. Good takes are boring.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild though to think about.
Your Harambe take is definitely my favorite though.
That's not even a take.
Yeah, I don't think
just
that's
a
fair to call
realization.
that a take.
Yeah, but it's a funny
I
bit.
can't believe that happened. I'm very upset.
Natural causes.
Natural causes. Died of a heart attack from that poor child who fell in. I imagined, like, in my mind, Harambe was wearing, like, some bathrobe and it was cinched up and it was... and it just died.
It's like, damn.
I can't believe this child
What
fell
the
in.
fuck?
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I guess you are right. I don't know.
Nothing's been out, man.
Yeah, this year has been pretty boring for video games, I think. Because I don't care about Spider-Man. I don't care
I played
about...
Spider-Man.
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I heard it was like just the first game, DLC.
I mean, sure.
I mean, I played it for the story, and that was pretty much it.
Sometimes more of a
Do you
good thing
count
is
Final
fun.
Fantasy?
that's crazy.
Do you count Final Fantasy 16 as a big release?
But we're not
Yeah,
counting
yeah.
RPGs, right?
Yeah, we're not counting
we're not
RPGs.
counting
But that's the thing.
RPGs.
This year and early next year is
that's all I
all
want.
RPGs.
Yep.
This is like the year of RPGs.
That's all I
good.
want.
We are eating.
Yeah,
good.
shooters are kind of out now.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I've been playing that.
Snort Wars.
Street Fighter 6.
Oh, that would probably be.
Oh, that was a big release.
That was probably my
Yeah.
favorite game this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That looks insane.
As a consumer, I like to watch
What do you mean
it.
we
I like
played
to
it?
follow it.
yeah, no. I mean, like,
we got to play it first.
We played it, but I've not, like, gotten into it.
Oh, I
You know
see,
what
I see, yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's a fighting game.
Yeah.
Fighting
it's
game.
fun.
Fighting games are like, obviously it's its own genre, but I feel like out of every genre, it's one of the hardest genres to get into.
But I think Street Fighter 6 did make an effort to let
yeah.
It had
new
like the
players in.
easy
the
combo,
modern
right?
controls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, games are out this year. It's kind of it's a great time to be a streamer.
Fucking watermelon game, man.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned with that. I already beat it.
Oh,
So, yeah, it's easy. And
I wish I could beat it.
I will say, like, one thing that I'm not proud of much, obviously. I don't have a lot of things that I hang my hat on, but I am glad that all these years, starting with like the Commodore and the Atari and the Nintendo, when we were at Twitch Rivals, we had to play that Party
Oh,
Animals
that was
game.
so fun, yeah.
And I still feel in these ancient hands, if you give me a controller or a game, I can adapt quickly enough. And I'm still
You're making it sound like you're like an old grandmaster or something.
I'm telling you, man, it's a young man's game. Like there's
His
no
third eye opens. Like,
It does.
Yeah, we competed in a ultimate Twitch Rivals. It was really fun, to be fair.
Right.
And we had to do a series of different like casual things,
Yeah.
like physical and game. And Party Animals was one of them. And all of us were pretty bad except for
We never played.
yeah. We had a guy called Five Up with us who was pretty good and
was
kind of
awesome.
helped us. And we ended up winning.
First place.
Yeah, we got first place in that.
Yeah.
In that event. And
that
then
event.
we didn't.
Then when the physical stuff, that's when the mind was willing, but the
It's
body
okay,
was
it's
unable.
okay.
But the crazy thing is, like, I do feel getting to play games and just still having that, because like esports players, whatever, they're like 22 and they're retired. They're like, I can't play Rocket League anymore.
22 is like old.
Ancient.
Yeah, you need to come up when you're like 16, 17.
Well,
Exactly.
this is the oldest. This League of Legends competition is the oldest it's ever been. The
Yeah.
players.
So what's the average age? 19?
I think it's like 25 now. Is it
Yeah,
average
yeah,
age?
yeah. Yeah, League of Legends.
12. That's a Fortnite competition.
I mean, League of Legends has gotten to a point now where I'm not sure how many new players it's getting.
It's a lot of the older players because
Yeah,
they
the old players just keep coming back every time.
Right.
And we had one person in the league worlds final this year that was like a dad. It was like in his 30s. And he was getting his ass clapped by like everyone.
man.
there we go. According to a survey conducted by ESPN in 2018, the average age of professional League of Legends esports players is 21.2 years old.
That's crazy.
But now in this world is it's
24 to 25.
Yeah.
it's generally older, which is kind of cool. I like that it's getting to that point now where people have been in the esports for so long and they're aging, still
Yeah.
keeping up
Yeah.
with kids who are 19.
You got a chance, Pete. You got a chance.
Well, to me, it's like
are you into competitive games?
not particularly, but I
He's a
am
JRPG player, of
competitive.
course he is.
Yeah.
But like, do you have a competitive
he is
side?
competitive.
I get
Do you have a competitive
but
He
side?
gets
do.
very fucking competitive. Are you kidding me? This man's competitive.
Well, I mean, it's like, it sucks when you're so good at a lot of the games that I play. No, I'm kidding. But
are you one of those motherfuckers who opens up like like a game of Overwatch?
No, he bides his time.
And
He
you're like,
waits for
guys,
the game.
If let's just try our best, guys. It's
No,
okay.
no,
It's
I-
okay,
I
guys.
don't-
Or
I
do you have
don't-
like a toxic gamer side to you?
I don't have a toxic gamer. Well,
He's very gracious, and then the moment he knows that he can kick your ass, he'll go full toxic.
it's fun.
You're so bad.
I just feel
Why are you
like-
so bad at the game?
I just can't understand how bad you are. It makes no sense that you play so long. No, I think like for me, when you have a group of friends who play video games back in the day,
Yeah.
there's always one of you who are going to be fundamentally better than the rest of the group.
Sure.
And it's
Yeah.
not fun to lord that over each other and try to do like,
Yeah.
let's play GoldenEye where I always win first place, or
Yeah.
we're going to play Halo where I'm always on the stacked team. Right.
Yeah.
So for me, that's always been kind of the role that I've been in. But when you play other groups who are competitive, you quickly learn that you're at the mid-level of like gaming.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've never really purposely tried to be in I was in like a Team Fortress Classic clan when I was 15, like,
Nice.
you know,
Hell yeah.
the old game that was like,
Number one.
oh no, it was so different back then. You had to like organize when to fight each other, and you had to get on Roger Wilco or Ventrilo, which were old TeamSpeak.
Oh my god.
TeamSpeak feels ancient to me as
Team-
well.
Team- It already feels
TeamSpeak didn't
ancient.
exist. There was no built-in clients, and so you had to do things kind of very differently because there was nothing in the game itself to set it up.
Yeah.
But other than that, being competitive, I just really like the challenge of applying all the games I've played. I can see patterns relatively quickly, and I find that to be very exciting. I'm such a nerd. This is so bad. It's like,
For a man who could recognize patterns quickly, but thought that Harambe died of natural causes, I feel like
I put my stat points in
Are
other
you just like, are
categories.
you just like gaming Rain Man right now?
I'm like, it's like, yeah.
just
it's
get a
like
controller and you're like,
Well, it's really,
Yeah.
I can't stop this power.
Oh my God.
No, but what it is it's something that I'm so thankful. It's so cool to have grown up with them all.
Oh, totally.
Like to not have to come into like my first console as a 360.
Yeah.
I can't imagine not starting.
Yeah, you've
from the
literally
beginning.
been there since the beginning. That's
Very
that's
sorry.
dope as hell.
It's pretty awesome. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
that
I
is
wouldn't
cool.
trade that for much.
Yeah.
what do you think of the modern gaming industry then?
I think it's really great. I think that what I like the most is how indies have come up, because I think indie developers are basically people my age who really miss a lot of the games that we used to play.
The old style of games.
And so they're
yeah.
saying, well, we can still innovate on the limitations that the old consoles had and make these cool games.
Yeah.
And then you get some really cool AAA titles here and there that are still fun to kind of, put some time into. But
Yeah.
it's a good place, I think.
It's like the thing about AAA games is that it just feels like it's it's kind of like watching a blockbuster movie.
Yeah.
You don't get as much personality, not as much like individual expression, but it's like nice to like get up, kind of like feel like you're like getting the popcorn out and just watching a blockbuster movie in a theater.
Lately,
Right.
the meme is that all indie games are roguelikes.
Yeah, it is a big trend, right?
There's a huge portion of them.
Yeah,
I guess
side scroller roguelikes.
just any roguelikes, card builder roguelikes or whatever. But I mean, it's just because obviously that given the tools, there's only it's a little harder to develop certain things.
Yeah, I love roguelikes. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I do.
I like
think
roguelikes
they're
too.
great.
I like
But
roguelikes too.
I feel like those it's really hard to create something narratively strong that has a specific vision.
Yeah.
And roguelikes allow a lot of player and creator expression. But I still really like it's all RPGs. But like Chained Echoes and Sea of Stars, which are made by like one guy or a team of 2 or 3, that's pretty impressive that there's like one single game there.
Inscription, I liked a lot.
That was a great
Inscription,
Intel
I
part.
really
the end of it,
liked.
yeah.
Well, yeah, that
Part 1's amazing. Part 2's pretty good. 3's
three's pretty bad, but part 1 is
Part 1's
amazing.
amazing.